You're watching TVC Breakfast. The federal government has assured commuters and Lagos residents that the third mainland bridge is safe to use and does not pose any structural danger to the bridge. It also insisted that all the tests done preparatory to closure of the bridge to commence comprehensive maintenance works indicated that the integrity of the bridge was intact. Minister of Power, Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, gave this assurance after some persons expressed concerns about the safety of the bridge after a Facebook video showed cracks in the expanded joints of the bridge. The minister stated that the expansion joint shown in the video is one of those slated for change during repairs to the third mainland bridge, which will commence soon. Well, joining me to discuss this is the Federal Controller of Works, Lagos State, Adedamola Kuti. Thank you for joining us on TVC Breakfast this morning.
Good morning.
The Minister of Works and Housing is saying the integrity of the bridge is still intact. What does that mean? Yeah. Because Nigerians are concerned, so perhaps you need to clear the air on this.
Yeah, recall that last year we had this investigative test, especially on those expansion joints.
In August, yes.
In August last year. And we analyzed our results, and we've been able to identify the critical expansion joints that requires replacement.
Which the video, some of those identified, that video, that part was part of it.
That video was to be part of it.
Was part of it?
Yes.
So when then does it become a problem? If the integrity is intact, what does it mean? You need to break it down. And when do we see that, since we are not having repairs now, when then does it pose a challenge? Because Nigerians are worried. Yeah,
let me start by saying that, you see, when you talk about these, expansion joints are not structural members. They do not constitute the structural members of that bridge. And part of, in fact, just last month in August, we had an underwater investigative test also to determine the state of the piles. Those piles are the pillars carrying the bridge itself. You know, because in 2012, we carried out a test on those piles, and then we now did another one last March, just last month, to a kind of confirmatory test to determine whether what the result we got in 2012 it will still be the same thing as what we are getting now. And that will be able to assist us in whatever repairs we need to carry out on those piers, on those piles. Okay. You know? So, but for this expansion joint in question, you know, we investigated about 36 joints. All right. And recall that in 2008, we changed 4 expansion joints. In 2012, we changed another 8. And now, in 2018, we investigated 36, and we are changing 12 in number, of which this particular one in that trending video happens to be part. So now, what is next? How soon will there be repairs to these joints? Because Lagosians, we know that when it comes to structures, especially before the collapsed building, we're told that it was earmarked for demolition, but nothing happened until it collapsed. So this is as a preventary to all of that happening. What measures are being put in place to ensure that these joints do not give way before the time slated for the repairs? Well, the issue is that we already have, you know, we started this thing last year, and the first consignment of our joints have arrived already in Lagos. We're expecting the other consignment, and I believe before the end of this month up to the middle of next month, we should have that. Now, once we have that, we come up with our own plans, you know, because normally once you want to start, there have to be kind of traffic diversion and the rest of them. We'll get our plans in place, get approval, and then get in touch with all the necessary traffic agencies for actual maintenance work to commence. So, all right. So everything, whatever we are saying, we should be looking at very, very soon, in a very, very short time.
Very short time, the end of the month, perhaps. All right, Engineer Adedamola Kuti, thank you for your time on TVC Breakfast.
Thank you. Thank you for having us. We want to say that because the Old Mainland Bridge is safe for public use.
All right, you've heard it.